We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Chicago Bears safety Jaquan Brisker. Definitely been one of the better performing rookie safeties overall. Love the versatility he's bringing to this team, playing down in the box, on the line of scrimmage, or on the back end, showing some good ball skills. He's able to play zone, can man up on tight ends. That's what he brings that's special. He's also a very smart football player. His mental processing is very good for a rookie. So let's get right into this one. Brisker's first interception of the season came against Mac Jones this past week right here. Bears are running cover 3 cloud. They're disguising like a too high look pre-snap, but they're running this corner's not dropping into the deep third. Brisker's actually coming over to be the deep third player. So an interesting wrinkle from the Bears here. I like their pre-snap disguise of this, making it look like it's going to be a too high look, possibly cover 6, showing that pre-snap. Then they rotate over, get physical. Brisker does a really good job leveraging both of these routes, the one that's attacking the seam and the wheel route down the sideline. He stays patient. He sees Jones escaping in the pocket, rolling out to his right, so he knows he's probably going to lob it over this way, not throw it back across his body. Once he sees it release, he breaks and then shows amazing ball skills. One hand this. This is literally like a play or two after getting kicked in the nuts. So impressive stuff from Brisker. Love the ball skills. You can just see it all on display with this one-handed snag. And I know people said it might have hit off like one of the camera strings up top. I saw that video on Twitter, and it did, and he caught this one-handed. That is even more impressive. So really good play from Brisker. Love the patience, the discipline to leverage, sort of overlap these routes that are both coming into his zone so he can make a play on it, and then read Mac Jones' eyes, break on his release. Overall, really good play from Brisker. Probably his best play of the season and his first interception. Excited to see him play more. We can see the pick better from this angle and just snags it one-handed, smooth, no bobble at all. So yeah, really good play from Brisker. Just want to show off this play, see off the versatility. Last play he's playing on the back end, deep third. Now he's on the line of scrimmage, showing that he's going to blitz. Love the effort on this play to be on the backside. Takes a really good angle in pursuit. Just not a play that most players would make from his pre-snap positioning here. But he sees this, reads this mesh point, sees that he's working horizontally, this running back right here. So Brisker adjusts his angle, takes it back a little bit, and then is able to stay in phase, wait for the cutback, and you just show off the nice little range, the closing speed, the burst, and then finish through with a strong tackle. Like the effort too. So all around, really strong football play from pretty much a mental standpoint, a physical standpoint, an athletic standpoint. Really good stuff from Brisker. Bears like to allow their safeties to get aggressive in quarters, not playing more of a top-down approach, but get downhill. So he plays this pretty flat-footed, reads the tight end breaking on the out, not threatened by this vertically at all, and he just makes a really nice quick transition, get downhill, reading Zappy's release, breaks on this nicely. He's about 6 yards away right here, and is able to get there about at the catch point. Ball is thrown a little off course there, not accurately, but if it was, Brisker would have been right there, basically at the catch point. Impressive play right here. So love this from Jaquan Brisker. Like seeing an aggressive downhill safety, making plays from quarters at catch points on a quick 5-yard out right there, making plays on stick routes. Love that from Brisker. Just the versatility that he brings from pretty much every coverage. We've seen him play cover 3, cover 4 so far. We'll also watch him play some man-to-man versus tight ends, and just we've seen him down in the box, coming off the edge. Good blitzer as well. Just the versatility, super impressive. This was all the way back in week 1. Brisker's first big play of the season. This is 6 plays into the game defensively, and he just sees Debo get the ball and lays a hit at the catch point to force the fumble and get the fumble recovery. Really heads up play. I like his ability in run support, either in the box or from a deeper alignment, maybe a split field or a post field safety. He can get downhill. He's disciplined. Doesn't fall for this because the Niners here are pulling the backside guard and tackle to play side on this read option right here, a counter QB read option. But he hands it to Debo, stays disciplined. Once Debo, he sees it, he just fills this alley, breaks down, square him up right at the point, and then make a play, drops his shoulder right into the ball. Heads up play from Brisker. He's definitely a playmaker. Seen the interception and a forced fumble recovery too. Just high level play right there from Jaquan Brisker. Brisker making a huge tackle for loss on this, motioning across. They're in man-to-man here. He knows once he gets into this bunch, they might try to crack block him, and he takes a great angle to avoid that, to come in unblocked. He dips the shoulder. Just look at Brisker on this angle right here, dip the shoulder, get hard to the inside. He sees his man, hard block down to the inside. He knows this is a running play. Key, diagnose, get downfield, wrap up, finish this tackle, have people help, get around the ankle. Really good job. We've seen him make plays in so many different areas. Now this time making a tackle for loss just versus a pretty basic sort of counter, zone counter type of run concept right there. And he just reads it, doesn't get crack back blocked right there, so really good stuff. Brisker has a few sacks this season already. They like to let go in like a cover 0, maybe cover 1 look, have him come off the edge untouched. He takes nice angles and nice path to the quarterback. He's got nice closing speed. He understands his job right here. Even if he was to get blocked, he does a really good job versus running backs. Even versus some O-line, he can hold himself at the point of attack pretty well for a safety. But good job here, getting this blitz, taking the correct path, sees Wentz to start coming down in the pocket, so he readjusts that angle, finishes. Very important, you got to be able to finish these sacks right here, especially when you're coming in unblocked like that. So just good rep. We'll show even another one of his blitzing reps, just another versatile part of his game. This time we got Brisker coming on a zone blitz off the play action boot. He knows that the Giants have been running this all game. You watch the film, Giants love to run the play action boot, and he's ready for it the entire time. Gets the free sack. He just reads this like a book the entire time. Is never coming down on the line of scrimmage hard. You can see his angle is towards the quarterback the entire way, not allowing this happen. And they're selling this boot hard too, because they're run blocking, or like they're getting upfield pretty good. The ball is in the chest of Jaquan, and he reads this. They sell that boot pretty well, and Brisker never falls for it the entire time. Just love to see the smart play, because if he gives that up, they got a tight end sneaking out the back wide open. So really, really smart play right there. Good football intelligence from Jaquan Brisker. This time we got Brisker as the force defender. He's setting the edge. The tight end's going to come to the second level to get number 58 to get this angle. He tries to throw off the timing, getting hands-on. Sort of uses his hips there well too if he was to get hands-on. Or if the tight end was trying to block him, to sort of shut him off. You got to use your hips in those scenarios. And then takes a good angle to take on this fullback to set the edge. Knows he's forcing the running back to get back to the inside, and he even throws him off and would have been there to help make the tackle if 53 wasn't in the positioning to make this. So really good job versus the run. You got to be able to set the edge. Good understanding of what's going on. Good physicality at the point of attack. Very aware of how to use his hands, use his hips to shove people off, use like a little hip toss type move. Arms, hips, everything, feet connected together in that area. There's similar type of thing here. He's on the edge over as like an overhang type defender, but this time they bring a pulling O lineman toward him, and he just drops the jackhammer, the shoulder right into the O line. Like, this is impressive stuff that he ends up staying up on his feet here with an O lineman coming at him full speed, and he just drops his shoulder right into him. He stays square, disciplined, maintains his run fit, and then drops the shoulder to force this back to the inside, and just the impressive body control, the balance, the core strength to stay on his feet, and then the O lineman ends up on the ground. Pretty impressive stuff. Most safeties, pretty much 99% of the safeties would not be able to make that type of play. Brisker lined up on the outside, man-to-man versus a tight end. Love the physicality that he brings through the route stem here. Good job staying patient, stays square. Not the perfect rep technique-wise, but does just enough. For a guy who doesn't play a ton of man-to-man coverage, he does a good job. I would like to see him like maybe inch back a little bit here. Maintain the cushion a little bit, and maybe some better hand placement, but overall stays in a good positioning, doesn't allow the separation, and is there to make a play at the catch point. So really good stuff from Brisker. When you have a safety that can play man-to-man, you want at least your safety to have two of the three things. One, to be able to play on the back end, another one down in the box versus the run, and then the third thing, being able to play man-to-man. I think Brisker does all of those things pretty well. More of a jack of all trades type of guy, not super elite in one area, but just one of those guys who does everything well. Last play that I'm going to break down from Brisker, they're running cover 1, and I believe he's manned up here versus the tight end. So this is a pretty aware play to see the tight end off the line of scrimmage coming on like a split zone type of look here to sneak in, run the beneath route, and he sort of just passes this off. He sees the tight end block, and he knows that the linebacker who's man-to-man on this tight end is not going to get here, so he just gets off his guy and is able to make a play knowing that this is where the first read definitely is, and that the linebackers can then take his man back to the inside. So really good job passing this off. Not a lot of players you see doing this, and then it forces the throwaway because they have pressure on him. But he's in the positioning to make a play right at the catch point. You also see a little bit of closing burst right here. Where he's kind of jogging along, maintaining a nice top-down relationship, and then a nice closing speed to get there if the ball was to make it at the catch point. Just not a lot of players, safeties, DBs, corners that do this. Being able to pass off man-to-man like that, it's pretty aware stuff. It's also a little risky, but I like to see that he took that risk and it worked out for them. So overall, love the football intelligence, awareness that he plays with at every level. Just a multi-level impact player. Makes plays on blitz, man-to-man coverage, deep zones, underneath zone awareness all around. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment on this out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.